The difference between shop value and market value. This is a very common thing that happens. People try to sell their shop themselves. They provide their financials to their buyer. Their buyer is taking them out to dinner and act like they're their friends. They come up with their value or their offer. And let's just say that the offer is $2 million for fun. Or no, we'll do $1 million here since we already have that. $1 million, okay? And maybe the value of your shop is $1 million per your financials, but maybe you're in a market that the sale's not going to be driven off of your financials. It's going to be driven off of other things, like your reputation and a myriad of other things. When in reality, you could have gotten $2,000.
$2 million.
I mean, $2 million. Sorry.
You're not getting hired.
It's getting late, my friends. Yeah, $2 million. So there's a lot of things that drive this. One is market demand, how many buyers are in the market. There's a lot of different things. And one of the other big things that creates this gap, if you will, is understanding what your true adjusted net profit is. And there is a whole exercise involved in that. And when the buyer is determining the value, a lot of times they're not putting a whole lot of effort into figuring out what your true net is. A lot of shop owners, including me, run a lot of things through their shop. Gas for their personal vehicles, cell phones. Me, I had a motorhome. Me, I had a trailer. I had a tractor. I had a generator. Just a bunch of shit that I ran through the business. And ultimately, those things are considered add backs and they add value to your business. So, for example, let's just say that your shop was, your net profit according to your profit and loss statement was $500,000, okay? And let's just say you had $500,000 of these things that you run through your business that are really profits, but you're burying them, if you will. You really made $1 million. So if you're using a standard method for determining the value, and let's just say that you based it on what they call a multiple of 5. That's how we determine value from an accounting perspective. So 5 times 500,000 or 5 times $1 million is a $2.5 million difference. So can you see how that exercise of trying to make sure that you really figure out what your true profits are when you're selling your shop is a really important vehicle, and that's something that as an independent person trying to do it on your own is really, really hard.